one of our shrubs had grown and was covering about half the sidewalk entering the front of our house. And that happened slowly over time. It just kept growing, and I would neaten it up and neaten it up and neaten it up, just keeping all the little prickly things off and rounding it again and rounding it and making it look pretty, rounding it again. Well, over time, from just rounding and making it look pretty, it kept growing and growing and growing until half the sidewalk was covered. You couldn't get to the front door without walking around the shrub that was covering the sidewalk. And you know, the thing that kept me from cutting it back was I knew whenever I cut that thing back, it's going to be these big, huge branches and stickers, and there's going to be no green there at all. You're going to see all the way to the center of the little bush. And I thought that's going to look ugly, so I would rather keep just trimming it and trimming it and trimming it, and it stays pretty and green. And she said, honey, we got to do something about that bush. One day, I got out there with the hedge clippers, my glasses on, and I went after it. And I chopped that sucker off to where it lines up with the sidewalk. And man, did it look rough. I think, now by this year, it already looks pretty and green. We were talking about it just the other day. I think there's times that God comes after us, and when He does with those pruning shears and He cuts things back in us, there's some good in that. You may feel like everything's being stripped away. You may feel like you don't look as pretty now that this trial, this struggle has come, the fire is heated up. Maybe there's some things that are not very complimentary that are now exposed in your heart or in your life. Maybe there's a sinful attitude or some bitterness or whatever it might be that is now exposed because what was protecting your image, all the pretty greenery that was just being neatly kept, God has just pruned back. Now you can really see your heart. And that's tough.